Why can't a nose be 12 inches long?
It'd be a foot.
Too easy. Too easy.
My name is Tyrone Dixon, and you're watching Roller Skate Story.
My jokes were too easy now.
That's what happens when they're not original.
Yeah, well, I guess so. Gotta live with that.
We're gonna have a great episode.
It's always a great episode. Because you know who's on today? Take a wild guess. Take a wild guess.
This is an overseas favorite.
Does Barcelona ring any bells?
He's an overseas favorite.
Does spinning helicopters ring any bells?
He's been skating longer than you've been alive.
Probably not longer than I've been alive, but longer than you've been alive.
No, longer than a lot of our viewers have been alive. And
probably so.
If you think you're of age of this gentleman, you might like the sponsor that he was featured in.
Yeah, that's true. We are going to get to that.
You like how I set that up?
I do. Let's check it out. His name is either
Papa Skate
or Marco Perea.
We are here once again, Skateland Chandler. We got Marcus and Marco Perea.
Over there? Okay.
You are there. You're back here.
Go.
We got cameras all over the place.
I know. It feels professional here.
We try.
Hey.
All right, so we've got limited time, so let's
Hold on.
jump right into it.
This is officially known as Papa Skate.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Where did you get that now?
I found him on Instagram as Papa Skate, and then I looked at the channel and I said, he looks very familiar. This face.
Because you see him every week.
The stunts that he does. There's only one person that I've ever seen do this, and it was
Papa
the one
Skate.
where you had the young lady by her legs, and you were doing the G-force sling.
Spin around.
Is there a name for that?
That was the basket. Yeah.
It's called the basket?
Basket, yeah.
I like that.
I think we should rename it to the helicopter.
Well, I'm gonna start promoting the basket.
Yeah, there's one with the legs sticking out, so that's more like a helicopter. Yeah.
Okay.
He's already ahead of you, Roger.
He's got a list of
Oh, yeah,
tricks.
there's about
Welcome
50
to Roller Skate Stories. Papa
stunts
Skate.
still.
When did you start skating?
Just like any kid, probably about 6 or 7.
Okay.
It was those metal skates.
I love how you make an average. Just like any kid, 6 or 7. Yeah, every
Here in
kid skates.
Phoenix?
No, I'm originally from Mexico City. I lived there until I was 17, and that's where I learned how to do the acrobatic skating that I did.
No way, that's cool. So did you skate outside, inside?
No, it was
rinks?
inside. It was in a rink
Okay.
in Mexico City. Yeah,
They had wood floors there as well.
it was just a regular cement floor.
Cement with
But,
epoxy.
here is a double. On the second floor, they had wood floor and all that. But we weren't allowed to go up there.
Now, I don't want to date you too much, but this would have been what, 80s?
1970, 74, 45.
Okay. So was skating popular in Mexico at that time?
Yeah, it was picking up. It was starting to come up. You remember by 77,
Yeah.
79, it was the roller disco and all that.
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
So,
Okay, so talk about it. I wasn't around in that era. What is it like to dress up? Like, was it special to dress up? Did you have anything particular that you wear when you went out?
no, it's just regular clothes.
Whatever you were wearing that
Yeah,
day.
we would go to a place called the Roller World here in Tempe. And he used to we were Roller World then was then he turned into a Skateland and stuff. But yeah, that's where I started skating in '77. And when I got here, and then started skating with over here in the States,
When did you start doing all the tricks?
over in Mexico City. In Mexico City, that was around 1975, 76 until part of 77 that when I came to the States. From 77, I created a group here in Arizona that was called the Solo Rollers. And we would do exhibitions throughout the state. And then I joined the Navy. And then when I came back in 84, 85, in 85, I had a friend that we went to Europe to pass the hat. Did a show with stunts. And then we would pass the hat. We did that for 2.5 months. And then came back and just kept skating.
When you say Europe, Spain?
We went through 11 countries.
Wow.
Yeah. We landed in Italy, and then we got a URL pass, and then we just went through many countries.
Wow.
Has the hat, and get some money, and go to the next.
So were you making enough to just keep going?
Yeah. We came back with more money than we left.
You were a professional roller skater.
Yeah, we were making it.
And this was solar roller?
No, the solo roller was during 79, 78, 79, and 80.
Okay.
And then I joined in 80 to 85.
Okay.
And then we went to Europe with my friend Nate Lopes.
That's amazing. Any unique stories that stick out that you want to tell us about?
Just the time that I was the solo rollers, it was pretty nice. We did shows throughout the valley, all the way to Sedona and stuff like that. We would do shows with the Bear Covered Trick Team. So I don't know if you remember Bear Covered Trick Team. We would do shows over at Fifth Avenue in Tempe, during the Tempe Fairs, Tempe Arts Fair and stuff like that. We do all of those shows.
You say we, how many was
It was a big group. It was the Bear Covered Trick Team. We had hacky sacks, we had BMX, we had a big ramp, we had the skaters, acrobatic skaters, and they had skateboard and roller skating on the ramps.
Did you do the ramps?
No, I didn't. I would do it on my own, but I never did during an exhibition or anything like that. But yeah, I did ramp. Fun.
Very cool.
During this time, did you have any injuries or everything went smooth your entire time?
Luckily, I've been like a whip, pretty lucky. So yeah, pretty helpful.
Amazing.
So it's
Awesome. I want to go back to the Navy real quick. Did you skate at all in the Navy? Yeah?
Yeah.
Did you skate on ships?
I was on board.
Did you?
On board the Midway. Right now, it's a museum.
Yeah, it's in San Diego, right?
Yeah, it makes me feel real young.
Man, so what, you're skating out on the deck of the
Yeah,
Midway?
me and a friend would get a sheet, and also we would go spread eagle, and the wind would just take us from one side to the other. booking and all that.
Do you have any photos of
Yeah,
Yes?
I got a picture of me hanging up to an F4 with my skates on.
Oh,
yeah.
that's hilarious.
On the aircraft carrier, yeah. And every port we would put in, I would put my skates and hang on to a car, a bus, or whatever, and get to know the town, and then just sit.
That's what I'm thinking.
The most
They call
interesting
you-
man on skates.
Definitely. Do they call you up to the bridge at some time and say, "Hey, Marco, what are you doing out there?"
No, no, we would do it mainly. They had like steel beach picnics, it's called.
Okay.
In which they have any flight ops, and then they would let us just sit on the flight deck, and they would give us sometimes a couple beers. Those are 2 beers, and just get some sun.
Enjoy
and,
yourself.
enjoy yourself. Yeah. Or when we crossed the equator, then it was a big party, a big, Navy tradition to cross the equator and stuff. So I
Join
was
the
on
Navy for roller skate parties.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, and then you said you've done commercial, you've been on TV. How did that come about?
It was just a lucky shot. I was in Mexico preparing for the show in Barcelona last year in September. And the people from Barcelona, they were talking about, hey, we need somebody that's older than 50 that can skate. And then I went a little bit and they said, well, it would be better if he was over 60. And then I said, well, I'm 63 and I'm not, I can skate, so.
Then you weren't lying about your age.
No.
Everything worked to your advantage.
Yeah, and, so we went, they sent me a plane ticket to go to Bulgaria, Sofia, and then we did the commercial over there.
When my hearing changed, Audica understood. I don't just want to keep hearing the music. I want to keep being me.
Book a free hearing test with one of our experts and see how our personalised care can help you keep being you. Love your ears at Audica.
And then I had to fly back to Mexico City. And next day we flew from Mexico City to Barcelona to do the show in Barcelona.
Wow.
So I was like,
It's like today, you were racing to get
yeah.
Go.
It's like life, everyday life.
Wow. So when you're filming the commercial, was that difficult? Was it easy? Did you have to do multiple takes?
Yeah, mainly it was really hard. It was an enclosed area, and they had the smoke machines and a lot of people. So it was really, really hard to do a take. And I would walk outside and try to get some sun, some air. And to the end, there was a guy with an air blower, When I went, he kind of hold me up with an air blower. But yeah, I was very fun. When you see the suit that I had to wear, it was all, knickers and stuff. So it was fun.
And the whole thing was shot in Bulgaria.
In Bulgaria, in Sofia.
How long did that take?
About 4 days.
Wow. 4-day vacation.
Yeah, that was nice. They paid me and everything, so.
Besides the sauna.
So tell us about Spain. What do you do in Spain?
Spain,
Competition or what?
It's a big festival. It's called Skateland Barcelona. And it's a skating and music festival that they've been doing it since probably 2014, and they skipped a year, 16, and then I made it the first time in 17, and then I've been going every year over there. And it's just a big festival that they just get everybody skating and enjoying life. It's by the beach, and it's a wonderful.
It's by the beach.
Yeah,
wow.
They had previous years they had it by Maradona, which is right next to Barcelona. And it was right next to the nudist beach, so we're skating and the nudist beach is right next to it. So like, you felt a little hot, you just took all your clothes off and went swimming, so.
I don't even know how to respond to that.
This is an amazing story. So, as you gain more life experience, you don't slow down skating. Skating takes you through across the world.
Yeah.
Skating can do a lot of things for you. So yeah, no, I'm just been getting lost with the music. You guys can do it there.
Okay, so I have a unique question for you.
Okay.
How did you get the name Papa Skate? How did that come about?
One of the exhibitions I did over in Barcelona, a bunch of kids from from Africa. They became my friends, and one of them said, "Yeah, Papa skate." I said, "Hey, that sounds good."
And then from there on.
Yeah, now I gotta probably add a G to it. Grandpa skate. Some people get, Papa is getting a little too. They're gonna be like, "Yeah,
This is legendary. Wow. 11 countries.
So you were in Africa too?
I've been
What
to
part of
36
Africa?
36, and I skated in over.
All right, what's your favorite country to skate in?
Oh, to skate? Australia was pretty good. That was
Yeah?
in Perth. And gee,
Hard to narrow it down.
Europe is fine. You can't narrow it to one country, but Europe is it's really easy to skate.
Have you ever been on a skate cruise?
No, but I heard about those, and I was
My wife is looking into one in September.
Oh,
So check it out, Royal Caribbean. We're hopefully gonna make it. We were supposed to go in January. That didn't work.
When
out.
is it? September?
September.
What
You're gonna
day?
be in Spain.
No, I'm not going.
Okay.
I'm going to Mexico City this year.
I'm not sure what the dates are. She just found out about it, so I don't know what the dates. But check into it.
Yeah.
I'd love to have you on that same and him on the same skate cruise. All right, but we got a late start today, so I'm rushing a little bit. Sorry about that.
Yeah.
But I got to ask this question.
Okay.
What do you love about skating?
Skating. It's a trance that you go into when you start hearing your music and your feet start moving and your body starts expressing itself, and then you just forget about everything and just
Enter the skate zone.
the zone. Yeah, there you go. We should make a program about the skate zone.
Being in the zone, yeah.
I love what you do. I love how you move. It's the freedom. You have your own style. It's so unique.
I've been trying, and the bad thing is that you get older and your body just says, "Nah, you're not doing that." Nah,
I can relate.
yeah, it's frustrating.
You got to keep fighting that.
It's like salsa. It's so unique. I think it really captures where you've been and more so where you grew up. And no one else can duplicate that. And honestly, to see you when you get in your zone is so unique. It's so unique. On the skate.
On the skate. Anything else you want to add?
Skating is for the soul. Okay, it's not that just an exercise. It's not just a way of spending a little time. It's a way of life. And if you consider skating, everywhere you go, you can put your skates on and put some music and enjoy the world. I have.
Well said. Well said. Thanks for joining us today. It's been a pleasure.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
The most interesting man on skates. I love it.
Marco Perea,
Papa skate.
Papa Skate. He is awesome.
He's a crowd's favorite, and he's been doing this for a very long
A
time.
long time. He knows what he's doing.
He's a very skilled technician.
He knows how to do that spin.
He knows how to work his skates. He's an edge expert at this point. Like, he gives lessons. He walks up to random people and teaches them stunts.
Exactly. I was talking with him the other day, and he was saying, yeah, I talked to 3 different girls about doing this trick, and none of them wanted to do it. So yeah, he just walks up to people and says, hey, here's a trick we could do. What do you think? Sometimes they say yes. Other times they're like, are you crazy?
It's a confidence thing. You have to be confident in your skating ability, and you have to also trust the
person who's spinning you wildly in the air.
Yeah, your life
There's
is
always
legit
that.
in their hands.
Definitely.
Yeah, so
But if you give him a chance,
I mean, if you just listen to
Magic.
his coaching,
yeah,
you'll be a part
Can't
of
go wrong.
the collection.
So thank you to Marco. It was a
Appreciate
great interview.
And then the
I don't know how
highlight,
we're going to top that.
the highlight of the commercial, he does so much.
Exactly. Yeah, and he was talking about that commercial, take after take after take, and lots of different shots, and then it's only 30 seconds worth of a commercial. when it's all said and done.
And even though the commercial comes out fantastic, it's not always glamorous behind the scenes.
No, definitely not.
Between takes, he had to go outside and get air, like,
Because it was so hot.
yeah, he had to
Yeah.
get fans. He had to get like basically blown off to keep him cool, so he doesn't sweat out his tuxedo.
Got to keep your cool when
Yeah.
you're in a tuxedo.
Be ready, be prepared, skaters.
All right, well, we will see you tonight, Skateland Chandler,
Turned up Tuesday.
for Turnt Up Tuesday. It's
Yeah.
8 to 11, featuring
DJ Kayama,
the freshest.
DJ in Arizona.
Don't know why he's whispering. Don't whisper. It's not a secret.
I need everybody to tell everybody to tell everybody.
Be sure to check out what he's got going on over on Instagram.
Hit the notification bell.
It's always exciting.
Stay in the action.
I feel like I should be whispering.
Roger, tell everybody.
If you want to contact us, it's rollerskatestories@gmail.com. What else we got going? Sunday. Did we mention Sunday?
Sunday things
great
are,
skate.
no, Sundays things
Still
are
closed?
Yeah.
Wow, they got a lot of work going on.
We
up there.
have some very aggressive weather going on in Arizona, as everyone
Yeah.
is aware. It's monsoon season, so it went through some very aggressive winds and it did some structural damage. So right now they're closed until temporary, further notice.
Until
right now.
further notice.
So
Okay.
temporarily things are being adjusted. Like tonight there was, or what was it? Thursday there was an adult skate night adjustment.
Right.
So things are being adjusted. It's more of Chandler and Mesa. They're picking up the slack of Great
Okay.
Skate right now.
Okay. Well, just check the website. You'll see.
Yeah,
But
that's why you got to hit the notification bell.
definitely check our website and their website. Thanks to Larry. Thanks to Sonya,
Jeff,
Jeff. Is that it?
Miranda, there's so many people.
So many people. We will see you next time on Roller Skate Stories.